Now, I can tell you if your goal is less than $1 million in 3 years, it's probably because you don't know what you're capable of. If you put a target less than $1 million, it is because you have not been in the environment of big think. I'm willing to bet that half the people that are watching right now haven't even done this exercise before in their life. 1 year, 3 year, and 5 year targets. If you can't commit to making a plan, okay, like this is not a target. I want to get out of debt. All right, okay, that's not a target. Okay, let me just show you this, all right? Because I want this training to be important to you, okay? And I want it to be, Johnny, help me out, help me move this around, all right? I want this training to benefit the way you're thinking. I don't want it to just be hype. So the reason I brought the $1 million is why? Because I'm already teaching you something right now, if you're paying attention. See, some of you are like, oh, why is he showing me $1 million? Why has he got to show off like that? You're missing the point. I'm showing you the money so you can see it and not read about it. You need to see that it's real, particularly with money. I remember I was with a guy that just sold his company at $4.4 billion. He had this big capital event happen to him in his life, sold his business. And I was with him. I got to spend 90 days with this guy traveling around the world. And I said, hey, Bob, can you just show me your checking account? Your financial accounts. He's like, what do you mean? I'm like, I just want to take a look at your savings account. I want to see your Schwab account or wherever you keep your money, your Fidelity. I want to see your Goldman Sachs account. I want to see. He's like, yeah, here it is right here. Open it up. I was like, oh my God. He had like $423 million in a cash account. When it becomes real, that changed my life. Just seeing it. Don't tell me how you did it, man. You're smart enough to know right now you cannot expect something if you never set that target. Business is not, and getting wealthy is not a spectator sport. To get wealthy, create wealth, and to have a business that can create wealth, you have to get on the field. There's two kinds of people on this planet, spectators and players. Which one you going to be? So you got your targets set, all right? Maybe you changed them now. Maybe it's $1 million and 2.5, okay? This next exercise is about taking inventory on where you are right now and what you need to do. And it's like, okay, you need to take inventory. Where am I? How much dough you have, resources that you have, people that you know, motivation that you have, okay? Motivation, okay? Number one, hey, why do you want to do this? I want to get out of my job. I want more time with my kids. I want to go on trips. I want to have a jet. I don't know what your motivation is. What are they? I want to buy a house in Maui. Fine. What is it? You want to take care of your wife and your kids, and you want to travel the world. You want to save the world, whatever it is, okay? Okay, that's M. M, what's your motivation? Okay. Hey, what are your obstacles? What's preventing you from doing that? I don't know the right people. I don't have the right connections. I don't have any money. I can't count. I can't read. I can't write. How about this one? I can't speak the language. That's what I told Discovery. I said, you drop me off anywhere they speak English, even broken English, I guarantee you, I will knock this thing out of the park. Okay? Okay, and R stands for resources. What resources do you have to help you reach your targets? Maybe you don't have anything. You're like, I don't have anything. I don't have any resources, Grant. Look, that's not true. You do have resources. Take an inventory. I'm telling you right now, you've got way more resources than you're counting on. And if you don't use the things that you have, do you have a laptop? You got a computer of some kind? Hey, how about this? What is this? This is like worth more than all the NASA computers back in the 60s when I grew up. If you have this loaded with your contacts, you have more than I had on Undercover Billionaire. You got a car? That truck I had on Undercover Billionaire, that cannot be considered an automobile. Okay. Do you have access to the internet? Okay. Do you have your legs? Do you have your heart? Do you have your courage? Those are resources, right? Or resources. What resources do you have? And I'll tell you another thing I wish I could have had on Undercover Billionaire. This, my buddy, okay, my buddy, AE. But I didn't have him with me. I couldn't even use a credit card. You guys take that for granted. In fact, some of you think having a credit card's a liability because you've been brainwashed by the media. Oh, I don't want a credit card. Yes, you do. I could have built my business 100 times faster in Pueblo as Lewis Curtis if I'd have had one credit card. And look, I'll never tell somebody to use the credit card to waste money on cars and stuff. But what you should be doing is using a credit card on stuff that can make you money. Okay, there's good debt and bad debt.